Welcome to Basic Computer Help. Man, YouTube, it's been a while, hasn't it? Oh well, let's just go on. This is what I intend to do on my return in my future videos. I intend to finish my C# programming videos. Well, do more. I don't think you can really ever finish. There's so much to cover. I had a request to do game programming in C#. I'll do the best I can, but I really don't do too many video game programming, or any game programming at all. I know a few basic concepts that I could show. That's about all I can do. I intend on going back to what I originally started with this channel, which is computer repair help also. So my next set of videos is like common software that I take to customers' houses. I usually have something like one of these. This is one of those USB flash drives, sometimes called a pen drive or a thumb drive. This particular one is 8 gigs, but I have a 16 gig, and it's got portable apps, it's called, and it also contains a few installers for stuff like adware, spybot, search and destroy, certain programs that are good to have in case the customer has a really bad spyware problem, or even antivirus software in case they don't have one. That does happen. Somebody suggested that I improve my videos, but it would look more like a hater type comment. I do intend to actually improve them anyway. I did get one person ask me to do a bunch of Mac videos. I can't do Mac videos because I don't have a Mac. I offered him a way to help with that, but when he kept bugging me to do Mac videos, but he started having problems with that, and then he started PMing me like multiple times a day. He's the only person I've ever had to block. Another thing a lot of people are asking me is like general vlogging type videos, which is something I've thought about doing. A couple of my friends wanted me to get into it when they see people like Charles Trippy, Shay, Carl, people like them. It's an interesting idea, but I couldn't do it every day. My life's nowhere near that interesting. Most of the days I'll just be like, well, be able to turn the video on and go, hey, I had breakfast, lunch, dinner, and played a video game. Or I did work. Nothing too exciting. But I'll do some vlogs. I actually have another channel set up. A friend of mine came up with a with a channel name. I'll post it in the description box, which is now down there. The last video I did, it was actually, over there somewhere. That channel is actually, because of my friend, she was in Bulgaria. She is a Bulgarian when she suggested the channel name. She actually suggested something very simple. She said, why don't you just name it Hi, How Are You? Somebody already had that name. But she went, fine, do Zdravstvuyte, Kak si, which I didn't know what it meant at first till I Googled it. She wouldn't tell me. And it just means, more or less, Hi, How Are You in Bulgarian. So I'll post that down there. Some people have asked for like more advanced programming tutorials. So I have another channel. It's called the Computer Pimp channel. I'm going to post some more advanced computer stuff on that channel. One of them I'm going to do is linked lists in C#, not C#, but in C. That's something people tend to have a hard time with, and it is something useful in C, even in C++. A lot of C++ programmers will tell you that linked lists aren't that great in C++ because they have classes. But linked lists, they have their usages. I can even see them being useful in C#. I've never actually used one. Oh, one more thing somebody has asked me is, do I have any projects, anything like a website with projects that I do, programming projects? I actually do have a website that I have a blog. I do have an open source project. It's called Background Cycler. Background is misspelled. It is BACKROUND. The reason it is misspelled is because when I was registering it with SourceForge, the G didn't go in when I was registering the Unix name. And then I just decided to run with that name, see if, because I really only made the project to learn C#. What Background Cycler does is it goes to a list of pictures that you populate, and then it changes your desktop background at a set interval. By default, it's every 10 minutes. You can set it to as frequent as every 1 second, or as long as every couple days. You can actually set the timer for it to be, what is it, 9,999 days, but it winds up defaulting to 40 days or something like that. There's a cap for the timer class. I'll post a video in the future kind of going through how Background Cycler was written. It is currently, the most stable version is version 4. It came out a few years ago. By the end of this month, version 5 should be out. It's more Vista compatible, Vista and Windows 7 compatible. Version 4 will actually work on Vista and Windows 7. What makes it not compatible is the crash reporting software, sections of the software. It used to store something called debug.txt in where you installed the program. 9 times out of 10 that would be in C:\program files \background cycler. And that doesn't have write access unless you're an admin. That was something I hadn't considered in the beginning. Let's just say it's a learning experience. But in Windows Vista and Windows 7, you always have basic rights, limited rights, and then you have to elevate to admin. That's where the bug came in. Alright. Peace.